Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I am Richard. I'm going to have myself a drink, and we're going to talk about New Year's resolutions. Is that a gnat? Where am I getting these gnats? Anyway, this is the last of my Midori here. Perhaps I should let that drain. Midori's kind of thick. Anyway, so, yeah, for those of you who are uninitiated, I am a food blogger. It is my, one of my dumber hobbies. And it's a hobby that's become a big part of my life, although I don't make much in the way of money at it. But as a result, I wind up with things that I've tried that I never finished, like this mud water here. MUDE work. Mud work. Plants, vitamins, water, that's it. And of course, at some point I wrote a review of this, and I had cans left over and never finished them. And I don't see an expiration date on this, but it's 6/14/22. 2 years out of date. A lot of things I have are 2 years out of date. So I consume them in these videos as a method of using them up. In addition, for every 1,000 subscribers I get across all 6 of my channels, I do purchase one of these bracelets. These bracelets are from 4Ocean. Every time you purchase one, you pull a pound of trash out of the ocean. I have come up with a way for every person on YouTube to do something for the environment every day for free. I would suggest you take that opportunity and help me clean the ocean. So, now, that is nasty. New Year's resolutions. One of the things I have said, because I am clinically depressed, is New Year's resolutions should always be positive. You don't say, I'm not going to do this anymore. You say, I am going to start doing. Last year, I said, I am going to eat where I am supposed to. I'm going to spend less time eating in my car or at my desk. And I did succeed at that. But I am also going to say it again. I am still going to spend less time eating where I'm not supposed to. I will still consume food in this room for the purpose of review, but I will stop consuming food in my workroom. I'm going to stop confusing more. I'm not saying I'm never going to eat food while sitting at my computer, but I'm going to do it less than I did it last year. I did it less than I did it in 2023, so I will do it in 2025 less than I did it in 2022, right? The Midori sticks to the bottom. I will also have to say that I am going to keep fewer expired things in my home. All right? Obviously, that is an issue. I have a few more cans of this. I'm trying to use them up before I take them to a nun who will recycle them and use the money to help people. So that's just a thing I'm doing. All right, so that is in the realm of my resolutions for the year. I am also going to say that in 2024, I hope to post on this channel at least 3 long-form videos a week. I believe it's 21 shorts, but there's no way. I'm just not going to be able to do that. I know already that I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to try. So there's that. And I mean, so those are my resolutions so far. I've got eat where I'm supposed to more than I ate where I'm supposed to last year. Keep less expired things in my home, and post more on YouTube. All right? 3 resolutions. I don't know how many resolutions we should have. I guess we should have as many resolutions as we want to. But, eat less junk food is really a bad resolution. Eat more healthy food is a good resolution. Because how do you gauge how much junk food you really ate last year? It's eating. What we should do, okay, is develop the habits we need for a better world, okay, for a better life. Oh, another 4th resolution is I'm going to back up all my data. All right. It's something I am doing right now as we speak, as I am making this video. I am backing up data. So the data being backed up is important. Not terribly, most of it, but I mean, there's the data that I could always regenerate and the data that I'm keeping for obvious reasons. And, it's like letters I write cannot be replaced. Data, my writing cannot be replaced. Reviews or videos like this could probably be replaced. And I don't even know if there's much reason for me to keep them. But I have learned that you shouldn't get rid of data if you don't have to. And one of the things about data is that by backing up just about everything, at a certain point, your data storage fills up, okay? And if your data storage fills up, you probably need to buy more data storage, not keep using old data storage, because data storage is only good for so long. So that's just another point to consider, is the fact that data storage only being good for so long should probably be replaced. I've already talked about the fact that the cards on this camera, I'm now giving them a 5-year life expectancy, and I'm going to buy one every year. Okay, I've got to keep 5 of them. If I wind up needing more than 5 of them, which is unlikely, okay, I have one for each camera, and I have 2 that fit into the computers, and at this point I will have one that's loose. I'll have one that I keep in reserve just in case I ever need it. And that's just where I'm going to be with that. Using all of them. There's no possibility whatsoever that I am ever going to fill them all up. I'm never going to be like, oh, I need storage. It's just, but you don't want to get caught at the point where your cards are not working. So you want to toss them out before that happens. I actually had that happen to me once. My SD card died. And I think I made a video where I broke the thing to make sure I never used it again, because that's a thing that happens now. It's one of those things with data storage. I used to be the guy that said, keep everything. And now I'm the guy that says, okay, things have a finite lifespan, and I don't want to be keeping everything. I'm evolving as a person. And that's just one of those things. It's not like a book where, 100 years later you might be able to grab that book and still read it. It's, data needs to be backed up. Okay. One of the things I would like to do is get to what I call the dead man point, which is if I died, all of my data would still go into functional use. Why I want to get to this dead man point, I don't even know. I have no relatives I care about, so if I did die, to hell with them. So far as I'm aware, all of my information would just, go into the void. And that would be it, It's one of those things that if I died right now, I have things set up so that I could keep making money after my death, and that money would go into my bank account so long as it isn't closed. And, but it's not a lot of money, but you never know. I mean, in 100 years, it would probably be a lot of money. But obviously, 100 years, my stuff would stop posting by then. And one of my properties, I do want to have it posting 10 years after my death. Again, not entirely sure why I want that, but it's a goal. Anyway, so, yeah, 4 resolutions. Eat more where I'm supposed to. Remove the expired things from my home. Backup data. And post more on YouTube. Anyway, there I am. Those are my resolutions. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. I'm Richard. Hey, Astro! Did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Yeah, Nance, I heard the food was good, but it had no atmosphere. Now that was a corny joke, but you know what isn't a joke? A clean environment. And this channel will buy one of these bracelets I'm holding from 4Ocean for every 1,000 subscribers it gets. So you should comment, like, and subscribe. Support us so we can support a better world.